Alright, g'day munchies, welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm doing a Aldi review, not cooking but just a product review, and I'm going to ask you this question. When you've walked into Aldi and you've had a look at their frozen section, does it ever cross your mind, I wonder what those super thin, cheap pizzas taste like? Well, go no further, because I am going to answer that question for you with the International Cuisine Thin Crust Pepperoni Pizza. Now this will set you back. Special buy is $5.49. Normal price would be around about your $6, $6.50 mark. Now, it says a 2-star out of 5 health rating. So we're kicking goals right off the bat. Alright, and the energy is 1080 kilojoules for this pizza. Now on the back, we have servings per package is 4, and the energy per serving is 842 kilojoules. So with that being said, for your how many you can eat of these per day, based off these calculations, you're looking at about 2.5 of these, so 2.5 of these per day, to maintain your daily intake percentage. Now, is it going to look like what's on the box? Now on the box doesn't look the flashiest, and it's got some serious cheese pull, but let's have a look. Alright, and baking instructions: preheat oven to 180 degree fan forced, remove from wrapper, and place frozen pizza directly on the middle rack of the oven. Bake for 12 to 13 minutes, rotating halfway through cooking, or until topping is baked to your satisfaction, and serve whilst hot. Alright, and we're also going to look at the ingredients on the back of this thing as well. So let's see what this pizza is made up of. So as you can see, these are our ingredients. 45% is pizza crust, 24% tomato sauce. We've got 18% mozzarella cheese. We've got 12% pepperoni, and all the rest is just numbers. Mineral salts, fermented rice flour, spice, herbs, herb extracts, dried herbs, smoke flavor. So not as much garbage as I thought there would be, and made from 78% Australian ingredients. Alright, now let's open the box, and we're going to have a look at this before we chuck it in the oven, and we're going to see if it looks like on the box. Now you're going to be the first to see what it looks like. Nice and frozen. Does it look like the box? Will I be surprised? Eee. Oh yeah, that's not bad actually. Look at that. That is not bad. Now if I went to the garden and got some green leaves, I reckon it should be on point, but that ain't too bad actually. That's actually pretty good. That actually isn't half bad. Nicely wrapped, and plenty of pepperoni. That is not half bad. Look at that. I was expecting a lot worse than that. Now we clearly can see we got our pepperoni. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Herbs, plenty of cheese. The pizza base sauce isn't that bad. That's not bad. It is super thin, as you would imagine. But we're going to chuck this in the oven. We're going to see what it looks like cooked in 14 minutes, 15 minutes, see how it goes, and we'll come back. But I know you're also going to be saying, mate, you can buy a Domino's pizza for almost the same price, and I agree, you can. Now, you can buy a normal pepperoni pizza from Domino's, $8 pickup. So yes, value wise, Domino's all the way. You're not paying for electricity, you're not paying for your time to have it cooked. It's going to taste probably better, and it's thicker. So yes, for what, $2 more, Domino's would be the way to go. But hey, this is a product review. We're seeing if Aldi does decent pizzas, if they taste like, what they taste like, sorry. And from appearance sake, that doesn't look too bad. So, you know, it is a review. We'll see what it looks like. So I'm gonna go cook this up, come back, and we'll check it out. All right, so we are back. We have done the cooking of the pizza, and we're gonna see what it looks like now. Straight off the bat, it doesn't look too bad actually. For a $7 pizza, it's not too shabby. Does it look like the pizza on the picture on the front of the box? You be the judge of that one. Now that's the box. That's the pizza. Now, doesn't look too bad. Now with what this one here, like I literally cooked this probably about 2 minutes ago. Cheese stretch is basically non-existent, but I don't think you expect that out of an Aldi pizza. But most importantly is the taste. Now let's see what it tastes like. First thing off the bat, bitter. It's actually quite bitter. So the tomato sauce base is quite bitter, but you do have a bit of a hint of the pepperoni. Now the pepperoni does have a little bit of a spice kick to it, maybe, but that's all you can taste. You can taste a bit of the pepperoni, but the tomato base is quite strong, quite bitter. Now, being quite thin crust, I think it needs to be cooked probably a little bit longer than 14 minutes. But it's definitely been cooked. No cheese taste. Tomato base is bitter, but you can taste the pepperoni. So when it comes to being bland, for just over $6, it's not bland. It is. You can taste it. Oh, let's try this one with a bit more pepperoni on it. Again, the sauce does overpower it. The bitterness of the tomato sauce. You can't taste any cheese. It's literally just like a sauce on a pizza base with a slight hint of pepperoni taste. Now, I had 2 of those pepperonis, and you couldn't really taste them. If you blindfolded me and gave me this pizza and said, what pizza is it? I probably would get to the pepperoni, but it would take a few bites to get there. So bland level, I would say, I don't know, it's not bland, but it's not full taste sensation, you know what I mean? There is taste there, like, don't get me wrong, there is taste there, but you know, for what, just over $6, you kind of get what you pay for. Like I said, at Domino's you can get it for $8 for a pepperoni pizza. That's going to taste a lot better than this. It's going to be a lot softer, a lot more flavors, a lot more sauce. But when you're talking about just an Aldi brand, and this is a review of an Aldi brand, it's not a bad pizza. I wouldn't say I wouldn't have it again at a pinch. All right, it has got the bitterness, like I said, but it has got that hint of pepperoni to it. Add a bit more cheese to it, I reckon it actually be not a bad pizza. So if you add some mozzarella to it, it actually would be good. The herbs and spices you cannot taste, and like I said, you can't taste the cheese. But overall, it looked like it was on the box, and it had a fair few pepperonis on it. So for my score out of 10 for this I would give it a... I'd give it a 5. Let's go with a 5. Solely based off the fact that all you can really taste is the bitterness of the tomato and a slight taste of the pepperoni. Value for money, pretty good. I'd say I'd give it probably a 7 out of 10 for value, because it is a $6 pizza, and it's $5.49 on special buys. So overall, not a bad pizza. Presented well, but obviously the taste is lacking, but you're going to expect that with a pizza like this. So I hope that makes a decision on what you're thinking Aldi Pizza tastes like. But as always, please keep safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.